We all know that seals are very peculiar creatures. They're fat, they lay around, they play in jazz bands, and not much else because they're all bums. I genuinely cannot fathom how these things only survive in the wild but are predators. These things hunt. Yeah, this thing. But I digress. These creatures are very unique. However, there is one seal in particular that is unique than the rest. And that individual is Niko the seal. Niko is a baikal seal that looks like a crying old man. He's well known across the internet for his crying little face. He's very peculiar indeed. I love Niko so much because, I mean, look at him.
Hello, everybody.
I love him so much and I'm dedicating a whole ass video to him, a labor of love to my favorite fat fuck. However, before I explain this creature, I should explain something else.
I don't know.
Before we get into what Niko is, I want to explain what exactly a baikal seal is, because these things are very queer. As one could reasonably guess, baikal seals hail from Lake Baikal in Russia. Lake Baikal itself is already a very interesting place. It's the most ancient and deepest freshwater lake. It's like very cold and stuff. And there's my favorite animal in the world, baikal seals.
But J2958 isn't like Baikal freshwater. Minecraft jacking off. Oh yeah.
Why yes, it is a guy I just made up. Baikal seals are the only exclusively freshwater seal. And the best part is, nobody knows what the fuck they got there. Lake Baikal is landlocked. There are two hypotheses. Baikal seals originated from an ancient sea called the Paratheous Sea that covered most of Europe, and that this sea was connected to Lake Baikal, and that's how the seals got there. Or they swam through the Arctic, swimming through rivers as the waters that will eventually form Lake Baikal. Nevertheless, Baikal seals are here, and I'm so glad because look at these fucking things. They look like they're either crying or about to cry. Their eyes are big as fuck so they can get more light in them. They also cry a fuck ton to lubricate their eyes so they don't dry out. Unfortunately, they're often hunted down to make boba for milk tea. These things are apex predators, by the way. As you can see, they're very interesting looking. They're big, fat, and get the fuck. 2020. The world was in great despair and terror. There was a virus rampaging everywhere. This guy ruling the world. There was a whole fanfiction about this guy and his friend in a gay relationship that crashed AO3 every time it updated. And yes, I read it. I got it fucking printed out. Reading it under the candlelight like a revolutionary soldier reading the dreadful letters of his wife back in New Hampshire. And on February 22nd of this very year, the first Baikal seal to be born in Toba Aquarium, Japan, a very round creature named Niko. You see, they named him Niko because it means smile in Japan, because 2020 was so sad that they needed something to cheer everyone up, which is funny because this guy does literally everything but smile, but that's besides the point. You see, Niko was born prematurely, which is why his face is fucked. And because of this, his mother, Unariko, couldn't produce any milk, nor really fucking cared about Niko, so it was up to the staff to care for him, which is why Niko was particularly close with the staff. Niko himself likes getting stuck in pipes and hitting this particular bit he has. He doesn't appreciate getting belly scratches. This is a staff member of Toba trying to show Niko something, but Niko is an illiterate fuck who can't read for shit. Niko has 3 stages, white, brown, and gray, and all of them look fucked. This is a video of Niko being disintegrated in hydrochloric acid for being a spoiled brat. And here's Niko crying because he's just been told that he will eat cement and play League of Legends when he is 6. As you can see, he's not very enthusiastic. At the time of writing this, Niko was 5, meaning that this year, his cement-eating prophecy will come to fruition. Niko was forced to stop being such a spoiled shit and to eat fish because he was getting too old for milk. He didn't appreciate that very much. I think they should kick Niko out and make him get a job. Toba Aquarium cites Niko as being a naughty and spoiled child. I'm genuinely surprised that Niko is a real creature, because look at this fuck's dad. How the fuck is this guy real? Niko is also popular for going singular grain of rice mode. It's a well-known fact that Niko emits heavy radiation whenever he's threatened, yet it wasn't enough to stop him from being baked into a cake and eaten. It's also worth a mention that Niko is also a serial pisser. He's pissed himself on camera twice, and looks very embarrassed about it. This is Niko when he was covered in
patty cake with no hands. Got me in this club making wedding plans. If I take pictures while you do your dance, I can make you famous on Instagram.
Old spores. He's very sad because he does not in fact want to be covered in mold. Insane, I know. Niko's peculiarity has made him the target of many inhumane experiments. His genes have been spliced to create many homunculi and chimera. Several ferocious and frankly unnatural beasts have been produced by these vile experiments. The hubris of mankind sickens me, and the fact that humanity is willing to violate the laws of nature for the sake of science is truly disgusting. And I am calling for action against Toba Aquarium for these actions. There's not really that much left to say about this guy. You already knew this, but he cries a lot. These days, Niko is training to become a soccer ball. The adult seals have made an odd agreement to never bother Niko, which is probably for the best. I couldn't imagine any living being wanting to harm this guy. Even though Niko has met his deadbeat mom, she still doesn't give a fuck about him, so instead Niko has found solace in another seal named Natasha. She's the oldest seal at Toba, and much like the other seals, looks very funny. Natasha is almost like a mother to little Niko. Even though he throws soccer balls at her and jumps her whenever he can, she always goes gangster mode and is patient with him, even when he's being a bratty little shit.
I'm lost inside this party. I realize I just can't stop wasting all my time.
As you already know, Niko was very popular. The cement meme became big back in the day, and the rest is history. Niko was living it up back at Toba Aquarium and is still crying to this day, awaiting that eventual imminent cement meal. I know I've been relentlessly bullying this thing because, I mean, look at him. But in all reality, Niko holds a very special place in my heart. I bring that up because I also want to mention the conditions of Toba Aquarium. Toba Aquarium doesn't exactly have the best quality. As you can see, Niko is enclosed within the fucking pool rooms, not exactly ideal for these things. However, that isn't to discredit the staff. Like most modern issues in life, it's management's fault. The caretakers do seem to genuinely care for the animals at Toba, and I mean, it's hard not to. How could you not love a face like this? I really hope the animals get better enclosures. Animal cruelty. It infuriates me. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm off on a puffin every time you call Rainbow Dash lesbian and it rains somewhere! But I digress. Niko is a lovely beast that I care for deeply. I love him so much, and he's like cute and stuff. Same with other baikal seals, I mean, look at them. Yeah, I don't really know how to end this. I like Niko. Bye!
many people wound up biting the big one of 87? Well, I want to tell you, but I'm not sure where to go from here.
May I suggest the